and welcome to Dillboy Stadium in Somerville. Today, your Somerville Highlanders will face Cambridge Region Latin Lady Falcons. On the Cambridge Region Latin Lady Falcons roster, we have number 25, Olive Barada, number 21, Meadow Billamora, number 16, Kyra Burke, number 13, Maxine Dara, number 6, Anya Grual, number 17, Christina Korn, number 22, Madeline Marinovich, number 1, Annalise Maddox, number 4, Mira Patel, number 20, Samantha Rosenberg, number 24, Barakat Secunda, number 18, Maud Ullman, number 9, Catherine Wheatley, head coach Amory Rowe.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. Number 1, Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan. Number 2, Rowan Buckley. Number 3, Adjoa Mpene. Number 7, Adriana DeGoyer. Number 11, Leo Ramos. Number 13, Holly Schmidt. Number 14, Lily Thompson. Number 18, Catherine Timmons. Number 19, Gertisha Morellis. Number 21, Violet Stickold. Number 24, Zoe Albert Jones. And number 26, Fiona Rickson. And your Somerville Highlanders are coached by Yanni Siragotis. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do I kindly ask you to stand for the national anthem.
Welcome to Somerville Highlander Girls Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and today the Highlanders welcome in the Falcons of Cambridge, Ringe, and Latin. A rematch from a week and a half ago where Cambridge came out on top, 10-3 over at Russell Field in Cambridge. So a rematch opportunity here, some revenge on the mind for the Highlanders as they will face off against Cambridge today. These two teams did not face one another last season. Cambridge coming out of Division I. They are currently 4-3 overall. They finished last season with a 5-15 record. That was number 50 ranking in Division I. For the Highlanders last year, of course, coming off a GBL championship, they are currently 5-2 undefeated in the GBL. They were 17-3 last year, qualified for the playoffs as the number 47 power ranked team, number 34 seeded-wise in the playoffs, lost to Danvers in the first round in that qualifying round of the playoffs, were the GBL champions as well last year. Ran through the GBL like a hot knife through butter, and they have begun this season the same way in GBL play. As noted, they are undefeated in the GBL, 5-2 overall. This is our first opportunity to see girls lacrosse action here in the spring on Somerville Ed TV. Of course, we have all the spring sports for you this year. We've got Highlander baseball action coming off a big victory over Lynn Classical, last year's GBL champions. The Highlanders undefeated in GBL action in baseball. We'll have Highlander softball as well for you, Highlander boys volleyball, as well as Highlander boys lacrosse here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe as we are about to get underway. Violet Stickgold will face off for the Highlanders. Of course, Violet, a stalwart in many athletics throughout the years here at Somerville. And the toss comes off. It's fielded by Schmidt. Holly is the star of the team, leading goal scorer. She sends it back to the X position, trying to get it to Rowan Buckley. And that goes out of bounds. It will go over to the Falcons on the possession. On an errant pass, the team that passed the ball went out of bounds, they lose possession. On an errant shot that goes out of bounds, whichever team is closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds will get the possession. Highlanders get the turnover as the Falcons were not able to transition out of the defensive end as Adriana DeGoyer with it. DeGoyer setting up the offense for the Highlanders, gets it over to Adwoa Ampini. As Ampini breaks in, she'll pull that back out as she was cutting towards the inside. Now DeGoyer pulls it back out. Very similar to the differences between boys hockey and girls hockey. Physical body checks not allowed as that came out of Stickgold's cross. Turnover to the Falcons. Nice job defensively there as Amanda Rodriguez-Sheridan was able to take that one away and get it upfield. Now it's a ground ball trying to be played. Rowan Buckley looking to pick that one up. And now a conflagration over there about the 20 football yard line. And the Highlanders come away with it. As breaking in is Ramos, and Leo Ramos' shot is no good, blocked by the goalie. Olive Baroda for the Falcons. Now the Falcons breaking out as they look to pass the ball upfield. Errant pass there fielded in the Highlander defensive end by Timmons as Catherine will get it out here to the midfield area. And the Highlanders once again looking to go on the attack as DeGoyer is caught between two defenders, able to split them. She looks to get it into the Highlander attacking zone, looking for some help there. You cannot physically body the person, physically check the person. However, you can impede their progress, as you can see there. Lounsbury, or I should say, DeGoyer doing a nice job there. We have a foul there. I believe that getting into the halo area of the head. There's a halo area of the head. Basically, it's kind of a 6-inch or 7-inch area around the head. If the opposing team's cross gets into that area, which was the call there, it is a minor penalty. Highlanders get the restart, and they have it back in the X position as Rowan Buckley coming out from behind the goal. The X position is that area behind the goal. You can see that there is a 10-yard area behind the goal area that is in play. Now the Highlanders looking to drive in. The opportunity here The shot is a goal as Stick Gold gets the goal. Violet starts the action here for the Highlanders with the goal. Highlanders lead 1-0 after that goal. Nice job by the Highlanders as Stick Gold used her speed to cut towards the net, get it past Olive Baroda. Highlanders take the early 1-0 lead. As we noted, Highlanders lost at Russell Field a week and a half ago to this team, 10-3. So good for the Highlanders to get that early goal. Highlanders looking for their first non-GBL victory of the season. As this one facing off, chased down by Schmidt as she has it. Schmidt will go into the attacking zone, and some physical contact there is called. So Highlanders will get possession. Highlanders with the 1-0 lead, 8:45 remaining here in the first quarter. So they get it to DeGoyer. Adriana breaks in towards the 12-meter circle. There's a 12-meter circle and an 8-meter circle. The 12-meter circle is where restarts will occur for minor penalties. That's the larger purple circle there. And then the shorter circle is DeGoyer's shot is in. Oh, no, it was not. I thought there was a celebration going on, but it was not a goal. Coming back quickly the other direction, though, is Cambridge as they have it into the attacking zone. Against the Highlanders, another good defensive job there by Amanda Rodriguez-Sheridan. She pulled that one away. And now the Highlanders, as Stick Gold showing her speed through that middle zone. Great job there through the neutral area by Violet as she breaks into the attacking zone. Got that one blocked, though, as she tried to pass that over there to Lily Thompson. And now Cambridge comes away with the ground ball, but Lily now picks it up. So now Thompson with it on the far side. Equal with the goal line. Looking to set the offense. They get it over to Schmidt. Holly with it now. Holly, the straw that stirs the drink here for the Highlanders as she went in there and caused some physical contact there, but Cambridge committed the physical contact, so Schmidt will get the restart here. You see there beginning at that 12-meter line on a minor. She can shoot, she can pass, which she does right there, trying to get the pass over to Ramos as Leo couldn't quite receive it cleanly, and now quickly back the other direction is Catherine Wheatley for Cambridge as Wheatley is through the neutral area and into the attacking zone. Cambridge has not been able to set into any sort of attack thus far this game. We've got 7 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. So 5 minutes in, this is the first real attack we've seen for Cambridge as Wheatley has it. Wheatley checked by Fiona Rickson in the X position. It's loose in front of the net, up into the air, into the crease, and Zoe Albert-Jones will take control of it there. Albert-Jones tries to clear it out, but unable to. As now the attack as Anya Grawal. Lots of speed there as Grawal gets in front, puts it on net, but it bounces up over the net as Albert-Jones got some contact on that ball, forced it up over the net. Highlanders now with possession. As they bring it out of their end, that's Gertisha Morelos. Morelos passing it forward. Schmidt pulls it out of the air. Nice reception there by Schmidt, but then it gets knocked out of her cross. Schmidt gets 4 defenders on her, tries to pass out of it, but the pass is stolen away. It's Cambridge back the other direction. Kyra Burke with it. It's Burke, number 16, controlling the ball now. Goes back to the X position. Defended back there by Rickson. Cambridge unable to control, though. Highlanders get the ball off the turnover. Now Ampine passes it forward. Ground ball being chased down. DeGoyer trying to get to it there. Goes to the ground. Ball is picked up by Buckley. Cambridge, though, able to knock it out of Buckley's cross there and trying to pick up the ground ball. And a whistle will stop play. Highlanders will get the restart here from that 12-meter circle as Buckley will perform the restart here. She can shoot, she can pass, or she can cut into that 12-meter circle. Any sort of minor infraction will begin with a restart from there. A major infraction begins from the 8-meter circle, which is the purple line inside, the purple arc inside of that 12-meter. Ampine gets it out. Get it back inside to Ampine, and she got hit in the head area. That is a violation. Let's see if that's going to be a major violation. It will be a major violation, so Ampine will have the opportunity from the 8-meter arc. She can shoot or pass or drive in against the goalie. Defenders have to stay 4 feet away from her, and she will begin it on the whistle. Opportunity here for Edouard to give the Highlanders a 2-goal lead, as Ampine will get the restart here from the 8-meter circle. She drives in, looking for the angle, fires it, knocked away, as that was blocked well by Barada. Cambridge now quickly back the other direction as they break into the attacking zone. Forced out wide is Marinovich. She's back at the X position, looking for a cutter there, defended by Rickson. Good job by Rickson. Gets that cross right up there, defending very, very tightly. So they bring it out here wide. Once again, coming from the X, this time it's Maddox. Maddox comes out, fires it to the top. Now they bring it out wide. Wheatley has it. Wheatley back into that X position as they work it around the perimeter of that 12-meter arc. Breaking in, looking for the shot. Nice block there. Albert Jones got her net on it. Pass comes back out in front of the net. Wheatley trying to break in. Whistle is going to be stopping play. As Wheatley was driving in, foul is going to be called against the Highlanders. So now from the 8-meter circle, Wheatley will get the restart here right at the top there. She will be able to drive in against Albert Jones if she chooses to. And she will do just that. Stickgold did a nice job. Got her cross right on that attack of Wheatley and prevented a good shot as the shot went over the netting. Out of bounds, Cambridge maintains possession. As they bring it out, Marinovich has it. Gives that one off to Greywall. Now Marinovich collects it again far side. Now behind the net in that X position is Burke. Burke coming out from behind the X. Looks for the pass to the interior. Instead it is pulled all the way back out by Billy Mora. Billy Mora to Wheatley. Wheatley right in front of the net. And she was squeezed on that, lost possession, but the whistle. As once again, Wheatley will get the opportunity here from the 8-meter arc. See if Stickgold can get a nice check on that cross before the shot again. This time comes from the other side. Ampine did a great job getting the cross on the stick. And the Highlanders will get it. So Ampine comes out with it. Highlanders now, as you see, Adwat Ampine with a great run there up towards midfield. Tries to reverse direction here, coming here near side. She plays it back. Picked up there by DeGoyer. DeGoyer trying to get it through the midfield area. Looks like she might have an angle here to the side, and she does. Pulls up there for a moment. Penalty's going to be called. Highlanders maintain possession as Barraquette Segunda gets called for that one. Once again, you cannot physically body check your opponent, but you can hit their cross, their stick, so to speak, and try to knock the ball out of the netting. As Violet Stickgold has it now for the Highlanders. Passes near the net, and it gets past the net. Be thought of as a shot. Highlanders maintain possession, and they do. But taken away by Olive Barada. as Rowan Buckley was trying to drive in from the X. Stoppage there, and Buckley will get it again. Buckley will have to come all the way out, 12-meter arc here, near side, where she will get the start, where she will begin. So Buckley now, free start there, looking to pass, tried to get it inside to Lily Thompson. Now Holly Schmidt picks up that ground ball. Schmidt with the angled shot there. Beautiful job by Holly Schmidt as she picked up that bouncing ground ball, cut in front of the net, right inside that 8-meter arc, was able to hit that tough angled shot past Olive Barada. And the Highlanders have a 2-goal lead with 35.2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Highlanders looking for revenge from a week and a half ago, and they've got the 2-goal lead to start things off. We will get underway here. Draw once again for possession. Stick gold for the Highlanders there. I believe it's Marinovich for the Falcons. Highlanders leading 2-0. Goals by Stick Gold and by Schmidt. This one won back by Cambridge. As Grewal got that forward, now the Falcons are into the attacking zone. Wheatley with the ball. She cuts in towards the net. She's forced back around behind the net to the X position. She'll circle all the way around, losing the ball. She's got to pick it up on the ground, and she does. Drops it off to Grewal. Now Grewal off the pick from Wheatley. Trying to get free. Highlander defense doing a nice job staying in front of her. Grewal with the low shot comes off the post. That got postmarked return to sender to Grewal. And that will do it for the first quarter of play, as Cambridge comes up empty on that last attack off the post. Highlanders lead 2-0 after one period of play here from Dilboy Stadium. Don't forget, we're going to have Highlander athletics action all through the spring here on Somerville Ed TV. In addition to that, make sure you're keeping track by liking, sharing, subscribing. You subscribe, you'll get some notifications anytime we post anything. Don't forget spring concerts throughout the spring, throughout the city of Somerville. We'll have those available here on Somerville Ed TV. And it's springtime, that is graduation time, and all graduations throughout the city of Somerville will be available to view here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you mash those buttons, like, share, subscribe, follow what's going on here in the city of Somerville, involving everything from Highlander athletics to civic meetings as well as spring concerts. We have it here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you mash the buttons, like, share, subscribe, wake your neighbors, call the kids. Make sure you're letting everybody know we're over 2,000 subscriptions. We want to keep going up. Thank you very much for getting us to 2,000. Keep pushing us a little bit higher. We really do appreciate it. We've got a great game here as the Highlanders take on the Falcons. Not a picket fence in sight here at the girls lacrosse game at Dilboy Stadium, but lots of pride on the line as the Highlanders lost 10-3 to this Falcons team a week and a half ago. Teams did not match up last year at all, so the Highlanders looking for a measure of revenge. Violet Stick Gold got them on the board with a goal to start this game off. Holly Schmidt with a fantastic goal off of a pickup of a ground ball. Later on in the first quarter, that's how they got the 2-0 lead. Cambridge was able to get a nice offensive opportunity right at the end of that quarter, but the shot by Anya Grewal came off the post, and the Highlanders maintained the shutout there through the first quarter. Highlander goalie Zoe Albert-Jones has been excellent so far. Highlanders have done an excellent job throughout that entire first quarter of keeping Cambridge from getting any sort of consistent attack. Highlanders preventing Cambridge from getting transition into their attacking zone through most of that first quarter. We'll see if that continues here, as we will have the draw to start the second quarter of play. Stick Gold versus Grewal, And this is gotten by Graywall. Comes out of her cross as she tried the pass. And Schmidt comes up, harries her a bit. But now Cambridge breaking in to the offensive zone as Rosenberg gives it up. Annalise Maddox with it behind the net. She starts from the X. You can see Cambridge starts their offense from that X position behind the net. So they bring it out here wide. Graywall with it. Graywall will switch back into the X. Now passed out here to the top. Burke with it. Burke defended closely by DeGoyer. Burke goes back to the X to Graywall. A little more contemplative here with the offense of the Falcons. Taking their time here. Wheatley with it behind the net. Wheatley looking to break out. Defended closely there by Timmons. Wheatley will get it back to Graywall. It's Cambridge very methodical with this offense right now. They reverse matters as they take it out to the top now. Breaking in, looking for the shot. Unable to find anything open, though, was Marinovich. Now more cutters trying to break through, but nothing is opening up for them. As from the X, they try to get it out front. Stolen away by the Highlanders. Great job defensively by the Highlanders as now Schmidt has it in the neutral area. Schmidt showing speed as her pass gets all the way down, handled by Buckley, but Buckley unable to keep control of it. Stolen away by the Falcons. The Falcons come out defensively, try to clear it out of their zone. Wheatley trying to pick this up. And Wheatley just able to beat Buckley to it. Tosses it back. Barada will start things off. She'll give it back to Wheatley. Highlanders have done an excellent job with their forecheck here, for lack of a better term, of keeping Cambridge. You see once again the opportunity there for the Highlanders, keeping Cambridge from getting any sort of forward attack. As Maddox was able to get that, though, and Maddox has speed through the neutral zone. And Peen coming on, trying to slow her down, and she does, but she does get it into the attacking zone. Maddox feeds it out to Burke. Burke with it, loses control of the ball. It's down on the ground. It's Rodriguez Sheridan fighting for it. Picked up there by Stickgold as Violet gets it forward. Pass gets past Lily as it goes out of bounds. It'll be Cambridge's ball. Highlanders leading 2-0. Got the first 2 goals of this game in the first quarter. Violet Stickgold as well as Holly Schmidt have given the Highlanders the 2-0 lead. As this pass rolling along the ground. And we're going to have a grounding. It basically a minor foul called against Cambridge, getting in the way of trying to address that ground ball as DeGoyer was coming on. And then DeGoyer gets crushed between 3 Falcons. Minor is going to be called once again. So now Adriana, we had a free start here. She gets it up. Lily with it now. It's Thompson breaking into the center, looking for some help. Trying to get that forward to Ampine, but that got stolen out of midair by Maxine Dara. Now Cambridge will set their offense up. Seems like Cambridge in the time in between quarters. Head coach Amory Rowe talking about the necessity of being more methodical with their offense. They seem to be breaking in and quickly running their offense. It seemed a little bit rushed maybe in the first quarter, but now just being very methodical with his offense, looking for those open lanes and for the cutters. Highlanders thus far defensively have been very, very good. As the ball out at the top of the offensive zone now, as Marinovich keying the attack. Defended out there by DeGoyer. Graywall with it out wide. Now Wheatley. Actually, strike that. That's not Wheatley. They go back to Graywall, but too high and too hard. Graywall will chase it down. And then she was able to spin off of the defender and drive into the attack. Now the left-handed shot there by Graywall is blocked. She tried to scoop up the ground ball in front of the net. And it will go over to the Highlanders. I believe Graywall may have gotten into the crease. So the Highlanders will get the possession. 6.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Highlanders up 2-0. And Zoe Albert-Jones will start things off here for the Highlanders on the restart. And gets it immediately stolen away. And the shot is in and good by Mello Billamoria. Meadow taking advantage of the Highlander mistake as Zoe Albert-Jones tried to pass that out of her crease. Stolen away right at the doorstep of the crease by Meadow. And Billamoria put that one into the back of the net. 2-1 lead for the Highlanders here. 6:21 remaining in the first half. Stick Gold and Graywall once again with the draw at midfield. Ball is up. Ampine trying to chase that down for the Highlanders, battling with Billamoria. And Cambridge will get the ball. Billamoria passes that forward to Marinovic. Marinovic driving in, gets held up there. Nice job by the Highlanders. But then Marinovic would not be stopped as she was able to get around De Goyer and fire that into the back of the net. And just like that, Marinovic and Billamoria have tied this up. 2-2 is your score. 6 minutes remaining. Timeout being taken on the field. Highlander head coach Yanni Sirigatis wants to talk things over. We'll take a break as well. We'll be back here at Dilboy Stadium in just a moment. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium. How things have turned in the last few moments. Highlanders led 2-0 coming into this second quarter, but quick goals here by Meadow Billamoria and Madeline Marinovic for the Falcons have it tied up at 2 midway through the second quarter. 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. We'll have a draw at midfield as Graywall and Stick Gold matching up. Quick whistle. The infraction goes against the Highlanders as Stick Gold is called for the infraction on the draw. So Cambridge has it. Graywall will bring it through the neutral zone and into the attacking zone. Cambridge has been much more methodical with their offense here in the second quarter than they were in the first, and that has resulted in these 2 goals. Marinovic feeds it to the middle. Cass with it there. Fires it into the back of the net. Cambridge quickly taking the lead here. 3 straight goals. Emma Cass gets that one for the Falcons. So the Falcons have pulled into the lead. The Highlanders, their defense was excellent throughout that first quarter, but they might have been benefited by the Falcons kind of rushing through their offense. Since they've come out here in the second quarter, they've been much more methodical with their offensive attack. That time finding Cass right on the doorstep with a beautiful pass from Graywall. Graywall and Stick Gold once again on the draw. And once again, I think Violet's going to get called for the infraction on the draw. I'm going to redraw this, it appears. Because that one had come off and Schmidt had picked it clean out of the air. Highlanders would have loved to have continued on that one. So we will redraw here as this is popped into the air. Picked up by Ampine as she gets it forward to Schmidt. Schmidt into the attacking zone, might have a lane there. She drives in, thinks about the shot, fires it towards the net, but Barada able to stop it. Trying to get a check there as quick start there by Rowan Buckley. And it will go to Cambridge, I believe. Wait, let's see what the call is going to be. This goes back to Barada. So the call was against Buckley. And so the restart comes to Cambridge. Cambridge out of their end is Maddox quickly through the neutral zone, able to get by DeGoyer. She's got lots of speed into that attacking area. Maddox is turned aside. The last moment there. Rickson, nice job by Fiona. You see once again, Cambridge much more methodical with what they're doing. Pass there, just barely kept in bounds by Marinovich. She wasn't ready for that pass from Graywall. Now Marinovich looking for a cutter. Feeds it out. Wheatley now with it. Back to Marinovich. Now Graywall. So continue work that far side. Looking for somebody to get open. Cass now, most recent goal scorer, gets it over to Wheatley. Wheatley turned away there from the cut. Cambridge continuing to work their offense. Marinovich drives in. Graywall passes up that one. Pass into the middle, hits the ground, but Graywall able to pick it up, but it's going to go against, the foul's going to go against the Falcons. Highlanders will get the restart. So Ampine will begin things for the Highlanders. 2:52 remaining in the half. Highlanders trail 3-2 after Cambridge put 3 in. Stolen away there as Ampine tried to split 2 defenders. Stolen away by Maddox. And Marinovich with it. Marinovich tries the pass inside, bouncing around as it hit the ground. Ampine picks it up. They have another whistle. This one will go against the Highlanders, so the restart comes to Cambridge. Cambridge with possession, 2 minutes remaining here in the half. So Wheatley has it. Feeding Cass. Cass trying to spin off. She's already got a goal today. Nice job defensively there by Rodriguez Sheridan. As Amanda was able to turn them away. Now Wheatley once again driving in. They get it to the X position. Wheatley out wide with it. Wheatley trying to drive the goal line. Pulls it back out. Minute 20 now remaining. Cambridge very methodical with their offense, but a nice steal there. Adriana DeGoyer able to get the cross on the ball, but unable to pick up the ground ball. Now Grewal with it. Gives it off Marinovich. Marinovich now gives it back to Graywall as they keep just probing that Highlander defense, trying to find an open shot here. 55 seconds remaining in the half. Cambridge content to hold on to it. Marinovich along the far side. Now she's back at the X position, looks to spin all the way around, but instead gets stopped there. Clock continues to tick down to 30 seconds remaining in the half. Cambridge looking for the final shot. They got a shot, a really nice shot on goal to end the first quarter. Came off the post. .15 seconds remaining now as Graywall has it at X. She'll key the attack. Gets it inside. Shot is wide. Cambridge will maintain possession, but that will do it. as the ball was out of bounds and they couldn't get the restart. That is the end of the half. Cambridge comes storming back in the second quarter with 3 goals of their own from Villamoria, from Cass, and from Marinovich. It is a 3-2 Falcon lead as we go to the half. We'll be back for second half action here on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium on Somerville Ed TV. Highlanders versus the Falcons Girls Lacrosse. Highlanders trailing 3-2 as the Falcons put 3 goals in the second quarter to take that 3-2 lead. As Marinovich, Villamoria, and Cass, all 3 with goals there in the second quarter. Highlanders goal scorers were Violet Stickgold to open the scoring in the first quarter, and Holly Schmidt scored the second. As the draw is underway, being chased down and taken by Anya Graywall. Graywall gets that forward to Maddox. Annalise Maddox breaks in. Lots of speed into the attacking zone. As she gets that ball off. Back to Graywall there. Unable to be controlled there for a moment, but Cambridge keeps possession as now Wheatley has it. Cambridge felt a little bit rushed with their offensive attacking in the first quarter. They really didn't get any sort of dedicated offensive attack until about midway through that quarter. The Highlander defense was excellent in the first quarter, but then in the second quarter, just very methodically, as you can see what Cambridge is doing right now, working it around the perimeter, working screens in front of the net, trying to break somebody free in front of the net. They were able to get people open in that second quarter 3 different times to get the ball in behind Highlander goalie Zoe Albert-Jones. Of course, Albert-Jones had a critical turnover that caused one of those goals, or helped one of those goals. And there you see right there, Wheatley comes off of a screen, gets the pass from Graywall, and Wheatley has her first goal. Four to 2, now the lead for Cambridge. You could see just the methodical nature, the patient and methodical nature of that Cambridge offensive attack. Running the motion offense on the far side, on that weak side, away from the ball. And they were able to get Wheatley off of a screen. Graywall was able to find her. And the score is now 4-2. Schmidt looking to get that one, but Wheatley able to get her off of it and pick it up herself. Cambridge now with the possession. Ball hit the ground, just couldn't quite be taken advantage of by the Highlanders. And now Cambridge into the attacking zone. Villamoria with it. Gives it to Graywall. Now Graywall. Out here wide to the near side, back over to Graywall. You can see now Graywall has it, gives it in Marinovich. Her shot is in the back of the net as Marinovich cut away from her defender, getting her second goal of the game. Another nice pass from Graywall. 5-2, now the Cambridge lead. Highlanders suffering 5 unanswered goals from Cambridge here since they led 2-0 to start the second quarter. So the Falcons, the 5-2 lead. Stickgold and Graywall once again taking the draw at midfield. And Wheatley comes away with it. Wheatley for Cambridge with it. Speeds into the attacking zone, and you see once again Cambridge will set their offense. They've been set. Oh, pass going out to Graywall, but too far behind her, wasn't quite able to field it. And that's going to be a foul called against Cambridge. Highlanders will get possession. So Lily Thompson picks it up. Lily gets it forward, looking for Schmidt. Schmidt picks it up. And she is driving into the attacking area. And Schmidt driving right in. She's going to go straight for the goal. And she'll make the goal as Holly Schmidt picked that ball up at about the football 45-yard line and showed her speed as she drove into the attacking zone. A little fake on the pass, and instead drove straight in against Olive Barana and gets the third Highlander goal of the game, cuts it to a 2-goal lead for the Falcons. 5-3 is your score. Once again, the draw between Growall and Stickgold. Wheatley will chase this one down. Wheatley has it for Cambridge, gets it forward. Ball's on the ground, but Cambridge looks like they're going to be able to come away with it. Ampine trying to get in there for the Highlanders, but Cambridge has it. And they will get it into the attacking zone. It's Marinovich with it. Marinovich goes in, a whistle sounds. We're going to have a restart from the 12-meter for Marinovich on the minor penalty against the Highlanders. Marinovich can shoot, drive in, or pass from that 12-meter mark. Marinovich drives in, shoots, and scores. As Madeline Marinovich picks up her third goal of the game. 6-3 is your Cambridge lead. 8:35 remaining in the third quarter. Back to midfield. The draw here between Stickgold and Grewal. And again, Grewal comes away with it. Passes it forward. Marinovich with it. Marinovich with 3 goals today. Now that one in front of the net for Wheatley. Wheatley puts that one into the back of the net. The Highlanders have got to figure out a way to nullify that offensive attack of Cambridge. Keep sending players off of screens right out there around that 12-meter mark, right in front of the goal. And they have found great success there. 7-3, the Cambridge lead now. Cambridge defeated the Highlanders a week and a half ago, 10-3 at Russell Field. Grewal and Stickgold once again at midfield. Grewal started taking over the draws about midway through the second quarter, and the fortunes changed for the Falcons. As Grewal once again wins the possession for Cambridge. And they get it over here. There's Marinovich with it. Marinovich feeds inside. It's Rickson trying to chase this one down for the Highlanders, and she's able to pick it up. So Rickson looking for some help back there. Passes that one off. Now some nice speed out of the defensive zone, but the turnover there as Morales couldn't quite get it forward, but the Highlanders end up picking it up as Schmidt has it now through the neutral zone. Schmidt wide open here near side is Leo. And Ramos couldn't quite control it though as the pass came to her. But Ramos with the check there. She's going to be called for the infraction. Cambridge will get the restart here as Maxine Dara with it. Gets it forward to Grewal. Playing it all the way down. It bounces all the way through to the Highlander net keeper, Albert Jones. Now Ampine with it. Spins away. She's got speed. She speeds away from 2 defenders there in the neutral zone. Will split another defender. Whistle sounds as Ampine was breaking through the neutral area. Minor infraction goes against Cambridge. Kind of wish they had not blown that whistle as Ampine had good velocity as she was going through that neutral zone. It looked like she was about to enter the attacking zone. The whistle kind of slowed things down, but now Ampine driving in. She looks for the shot, but errant shot there, got partially blocked, I believe. And now Barada with it. She'll feed it out to Wheatley. Wheatley all the way down to midfield. As Cambridge, good transition there. Stickgold tried to get her cross onto that ball. Now it's taken away. Rodriguez Sheridan with it as Amanda brings it forward. Passing that one forward, trying to get it up to Adriana DeGoyer. Goes out of bounds. Last to touch it, well, was Cambridge. So the Highlanders will have it. As DeGoyer will get the restart here. She gets into the attacking zone. Defended tightly there is DeGoyer. Highlanders finally able to get into the attacking zone and set their offense as DeGoyer flips it off to Stickgold. Violet with it. Violet has a goal today. Loses it out of her cross there, but a foul is going to be called. Minor foul called against Cambridge. So Violet will get the restart at the 12-meter. Driving in is Violet. Her shot goes right to outside the netting there. Going wide to the right. Foul once again is called. So Violet will get the restart here from the 8-meter. Now Violet, really good opportunity here for Stickgold as she can drive in against Ala Barada. See whether she gets it. She does. And that's goal number 2 for Violet Stickgold today. Highlanders cut it to a 3-goal Falcon lead. First concerted offensive effort the Highlanders have had here in the third quarter of play. First time they've really been able to set their offense. As Stickgold was able to drive it in, drew the foul. And on that foul from the 8-meter, she was able to get the goal. 4:38 remains in the third quarter. Highlanders down by 3. Stickgold and Grawell. Grawell has done a tremendous job since she took over the draws. And the whistle. It will go to the Highlanders. As the pass goes to Schmidt. Schmidt having a hard time with it. It was a tough pass to handle. She was able to pick it up, though. Get it over to DeGoyer. DeGoyer unable to handle that, though. Gets it stolen away. As now Villamoria into the attacking zone. Gets it to Marinovic. Marinovic will wait for her teammates. Graywell now. Graywell looking to drive in herself. Fires that one towards the net. And that is a goal. As Graywell will get that one. That is her first goal of the game. She's had multiple assists today. 3:52 remains, and it is now 8-4. As Cambridge's offense seems well nigh unstoppable here in the third quarter. Stickgold and Graywall again, fighting for the ground ball there. Graywall gets called for the minor infraction. Highlanders will get the ball as Stickgold gets it on the restart. Violet slows down, a little stutter step, and now the speed gets her into the attacking zone. Now she's cutting towards the net. Still has it, fires it. That goes wide. I think that was partially blocked. She switched over which hand she was shooting with. Now Dara with it. Feeds it out to Wheatley. Highlanders trying to stop the transition of Cambridge here, but Wheatley able to get it out to Marinovic. Now Marinovic into the attacking zone. And that ball knocked out of the cross. Let's see what the whistle is. timeout with 2:54 remaining. So timeout on the field. Highlanders trail 8-4. 2:54 remains in the third quarter. We'll take the timeout with them. You're watching Somerville Highlander Girls Lacrosse on Somerville EdTV. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium after the stoppage. 2:54 remaining in the third quarter. Highlanders trailing the Falcons 8-4. As we'll get a restart behind the net, I believe. At least I saw number 22, Madeline Marinovich, picking up a ball back behind the net. I believe that's where they will be starting from. As Marinovich with the restart, defended by Amanda Rodriguez-Sheridan. Marinovich driving in. She's already got 3 goals today, looking for number 4. That one goes wide. Cambridge closest to it when it went out of bounds. They maintain the possession after the missed shot. Now Wheatley has it. Out to Graywall. Pass back over here to Graywall. Graywall passing it off. Shot missed, or did it go in? It did go in. As let's see here, I believe that was Billamoria once again. Meadow Billamoria getting that goal. As once again, Graywall got it out here near side on the near side wing. And then it's just basically a parade. It's kind of a motion. It's like a motion offense in basketball, but it just coming off of screens consistently, and somebody breaks open. In this case, it was Billamoria, and she was able to drive towards the net and put it in back behind Highlander goalie Zoe Albert-Jones. 2:11 remains in the third quarter. Highlanders now trail 9-4. As the draw once again won by Cambridge as Billamoria has it. Gives it to Graywall as they will set their offense. Graywall driving in. Thought about it. Instead, she pulled it back out. Gets it over to Wheatley. Now Wheatley, she pulled it back out as well. Now Graywall with it here near side wing. Just watch the motion there coming towards the net. They didn't free anybody up that time, so now Wheatley here, goal line, near side. Graywall once again will get it here. Back down to Wheatley. Tough pass for Wheatley to handle. Possibility for the Highlanders as DeGoyer is able to steal it away. Now Adriana's got speed as she's able to break out of the defensive zone into the neutral area. DeGoyer keeps pushing. She gets it into the attacking zone so the Highlanders can set their offense now. DeGoyer still being harried. You notice how Cambridge will go out and attack the ball, will make the person with the ball make a decision. And there you see the check on the cross, able to knock the ball out for a moment. DeGoyer able to get it back though. Highlanders defensively have been much more laid back, or not laid back per se, but off the ball. They played off the ball, and that's given the opportunity for the Cambridge to kind of be selective and very methodical with their offenses. That pass trying to get it down to the far side to Kala Taylor. Out of bounds. And it will go to Cambridge, I believe. As Marinovich with 25 seconds left, she has it in the Cambridge defensive area. Or strike that, that's not Marinovich. My bad, that's Rosenberg coming out. Gets it forward to Graywall. 12 seconds left in the quarter. Graywall gets it. Now they have it to Billamoria. She's forced around the net. Back into the X position, 2 seconds remaining, looking for something back there. Good job defensively by the Highlanders, as they were able to prevent any sort of shot there. Gratisha Morellis, a great job there, as she defensively was able to prevent Wheatley from being able to find anybody open. As we move towards the fourth quarter, Highlanders trailing 9-4. We'll have fourth quarter action for you here in a moment, but first I want to talk to you about what we have going on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, mash those buttons. Get us those follows. You will, if you get the notifications, you'll know anytime we post any sort of video here on Somerville Ed TV, whether it be a spring concert, a graduation ceremony, some sort of civic meeting involving Somerville city activity, as well as, of course, Somerville Highlander athletics action. Sometimes we will have some live streaming action as well. Sometimes we are able to do that. If we are able to do that, you receive a notification 30 minutes before that live broadcast. So not only can you see the archived action later on, but you can also see live action. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe, mash those buttons, wake the neighbors, call the kids, let them know we've got things going on here on Somerville Ed TV here in the spring of 2024 that they really need to see. We're at 2,000. I want more. Help us out a lot. We really appreciate it. We'll be back to some girls lacrosse action in a moment. Highlanders struggling here on the defensive end here since that first quarter of action. They were phenomenal on the defensive end. They kept Cambridge actually from getting into their offensive game plan. Since then, Cambridge has been tremendous. No question about it. Anya Grewal has been fantastic, number 6 for Cambridge. She kind of is the point guard of that offensive attack, and she's been able to come over to the near side as they are approaching. It would probably be the far side in the fourth quarter. Wing position and just patiently wait. The Highlanders have allowed them to just patiently wait. The ball handler has not been challenged very aggressively by the Highlander defense. That has allowed Cambridge to basically be very patient, very methodical, and find ways to attack. And Marinovich has been the beneficiary of it multiple times as she has 3 goals. Meadow Billamoria has 2 goals for the Falcons. Catherine Wheatley also 2 goals for the Falcons. So scoring across the roster of the Falcons, but a lot of it beginning off of the stick of Anya Grewal, number 6. As Grewal prepares to take the draw at midfield against Violet Stickgold. Grewal also has been tremendous in that draw circle. She has won several draws since taking over in the draw circle since the second quarter. We are about to get underway here in the fourth quarter. Stickgold and Grewal at midfield for the draw. And Grewal once again able to come away with the draw. Gets it forward to Billamoria. And now they're able to set their offense. Ball hit the ground, but Highlander defense so packed in, not able to take advantage of that. So they bring it to the X position. That's where Marinovich is. Now Wheatley. You see right there, Wheatley able to just stand there at the goal line wing position. Nobody challenging her. Morellis is tucked in. The defense is packed in. And that is not really, that's allowing, I should say, Cambridge to be very selective with their passing, be very, and also have an opportunity to make mistakes like that. And the Highlanders playing this packed-in defense, not able to take advantage. Wheatley with it. Now Grewal. So continue to work it around the perimeter. Wheatley now, she's got an opening. She'll drive in, pull back out. Zampine was able to stop her. There you have the cutter in front of the net. And turning, shooting, and scoring is Annalise Maddox. Just a methodical breakdown by this Cambridge offense. Highlanders defensively packed in, not really aggressively going after the ball handler. That's allowed Cambridge to take their time, find the open person, and that person's been able to find the back of the net more times than not since the beginning of the second quarter. 10-4 is the Cambridge lead. 10:34 remains in the game. As Schmidt steps in, tries to get that, but Graywall comes away with it. As Maddox gets that into the attacking zone for Cambridge. Ball hits the ground for a moment, but Cambridge able to collect. Maddox with it out wide. If nothing else, with a 6-goal deficit, the Highlander defense needs to be more aggressive to cause something to happen. Cambridge can just hold on to the ball as long as they'd like to in this situation. Graywall has it now. Graywall inside looking for Marinovic. Marinovic puts it in the back of the net. As Madeline Marinovic with 4 goals now, Highlanders trailing 11-4. 9:48 remaining in the game. Substitution going on there for Cambridge. We are now going to have another draw. Once again, won by Cambridge as Maddox comes away with that one, or a strike that I should say. It was Billamoria coming away with it. 9.5 minutes remaining in the game. And that's going to go against the Highlanders on the minor infraction. Marinovic will get the restart from the 12-meter mark. Oh. Morella's getting an update. Minor infraction, so defenders can stay in front of Marinovic. Marinovic driving down. I believe we got a halo infraction against the Highlanders, so that will be a major at the 8-meter mark. Marinovic will have the opportunity at the restart, just on that far wing spot. And Marinovic drives in, fires, and scores. That is number 5 for Madeline Marinovic. 12-4 is the Falcon lead. 8:37 remaining in the game. Cambridge looking for their 5th victory of the season, looking to move the record to 5-3. Highlanders, a loss today, will drop their record to 5-3. 2 of those 3 losses to Cambridge. Another draw. Battled for. On the ground. Maddox comes away with it. Billamori, I should say, came away with it. The ball out wide, saved from going out of bounds, though. Cambridge maintains possession. Pass to the X position, Marinovic with it. As Marinovic pulls it out now. Pass to the interior, shot is wide. Picked up behind the net, though, by Maddox. Maddox now with it. Tries to get into the front area of the net. There's going to be a foul there. See who that will go against. I don't know whether she was in the crease. I believe they're going to call that against the Highlanders. So Maddox now will get the opportunity from the 8-meter. And there she is, number 1, with the ball in her cross. She'll have the opportunity one-on-one against Zoe Albert-Jones. Unless Violet Stickgold, number 21, to her right, can get in there, maybe get onto the stick, but instead, Maddox able to get that one into the back of the net. Second goal of the day for Annalise Maddox. makes it a 9-goal lead for the Falcons, 13-4. Falcons lead this one 13-4 as they will move their record to 5-3 on the season. Good start for them in their first 8 games of the year after finishing last season 5-15 out of playoff contention. Quick reminder, by the way, rankings for all spring sports is Ampine down to the ground. Tough fall there. Well is up. Looks fine. The Highlanders will get the restart. Quick reminder, Friday, April 26th, that is when all the MIAA rankings for spring sports come out, as Schmidt is in. Tried that one, but got partially blocked and is chased down by the Falcons as they will get possession. Try to move out of their defensive end. Just under 7 minutes remaining in the game. Cambridge leading by 9. April 26th, mark it down on the calendar there. Friday, April 26th, that's when all the rankings for the state of Massachusetts spring high school sports come out. They will be on the website miaa.net. See where the Highlanders rank as they try to have some spring playoff action. Of course, the girls lacrosse team, GBL champions last year, still undefeated in the GBL. As the turnover goes to the Highlanders. Fiona Rickson with it. Rickson looking for some help. Play that forward, but it gets stolen away by Cambridge. 6:11 remaining in the game. Cambridge with the possession. It's Maddox driving in. Now Wheatley with it. Out wide to the far side. Other Highlander sports, by the way, volleyball team started out 0-3, charged back to 3-3 thus far this season. Big game against Revere today. Revere, the favorites to take the GBL in volleyball, as is traditional, frankly. Revere, a tremendous volleyball program that is on the road, that is at Revere. And we'll see how the volleyball team does in that one. Big 5-set victory last week at Medford for the boys volleyball team. Of course, baseball with the big victory, shutout victory over Lynn Classical, 8-0. As once again, Madeline Marinovich puts it in from the 8-meter line after the Highlander foul. It's a 10-goal lead. 14-4 is your score. 4:50 remains. Clock rolls as it is now a 10-goal lead in the second half. So the clock will tick away during this stoppage. Falcons with the 10-goal lead. Marinovich, 6 goals for the Falcons. An excellent effort there by Madeline Marinovich today. Also a great job by Anya Greywall as well. She's the straw that stirs the drink for these Falcons. That Lynn Classical game versus Somerville in baseball, that's available here on Somerville Ed TV. 8-0 shutout. The Bats were alive for the Highlanders that day at Trum Field. Schmidt into the attacking zone. She'll pull it back though. Ampine with it now. She drives in. Loses control of the ball out of her cross. Infraction called against the Falcons. It's a minor, so Ampine with the restart. Ball out wide here, near side. Kala Taylor gets it back to the X position where Stickgold has it. Lila gets it out wide. That's Leo Ramos. And now Schmidt. Schmidt driving in, spins away from one defender. Whistle blows. We will have Highlander baseball action as well here on Somerville Ed TV versus Cambridge coming up. As that game is temporarily to us right now tomorrow, we will have it posted soon after. So probably by Wednesday or Thursday. And then, of course, big day on Friday. The rankings come out on the 26th, so keep your eye on MIAA.net. There's Leo Ramos with it now. Back out, Stick Gold with it. Violet has a goal today. Actually, Violet has 2 goals today. 2 of the Highlanders' 4 goals. Schmidt driving in, spins, fires, goes wide. Highlanders maintain possession. As Rowan Buckley has it for the Highlanders from the X position. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Buckley feeds Taylor. Now DeGoyer with it. DeGoyer back at X position. She'll give that off to Buckley. Buckley looking for some help, gives it back to DeGoyer. Now MP. Just trying to find some angle, some seam to cut into there. Now Stick Gold, Violet speed, and she will cut through. She gets turned away though. Ball knocked from her cross. She's able to recover. Minute 18 remains in the game. Stick Gold now from the near side, driving in, looks for the shot, and puts it in the back of the net. As Violet Stick Gold gets her 3rd goal of the game. Minute 10 remains. Actually, strike that. We're going to have a shot from the 12. I thought that was in. I saw it go in, but the foul was called previous to the goal. So Violet will have the opportunity beginning from the 8-meter mark, I should say. As Violet in from the 8, that goes into the back of the net. And there's Violet's 3rd goal of the game. 54.9 seconds remaining. Now it's a 9-goal game, so the clock is stopped. Keep it here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, mash all the buttons for us. Keep track of what is going on in the city of Somerville, not only with Highlander athletics, but also civically, city meetings, as well as, of course, spring concerts and graduations coming up this spring. Make sure you like, share, subscribe as the last 30 seconds will tick away here at Dilboy Stadium. The Falcons of Cambridge will sweep the Highlanders this year in girls lacrosse. Goals, I should say, Madeline Marinovich for the Falcons, tremendous with 6 goals on the game. Looking to add to the total is Cambridge, as the cutter was missed on that pass. Cambridge maintaining possession. 4 seconds remaining. So seconds tick away. Highlander goal scorers, Violet Stick Gold putting 3 into the back of the net. And Holly Schmidt with 2 goals, and that will do it for the game. The Falcons win this one by the score of 14-5. Highlanders move to 5-3 on the season. Falcons also move to 5-3 on the season as the Falcons finish the sweep of the Highlanders this season in girls lacrosse. We will be back with baseball action later on this week, as well as, let's see here, make sure what we've got going on. Highlander volleyball action as well coming up for you later on this week. And keep your eye out for those rankings when they come out on Friday the 26th. This coming Friday, those rankings will be out. See where the Highlanders rank across the spring sports. That's going to do it for us here from Dilboy Stadium. Thank you very much for watching at home. Thank you, Joe Constantine, on camera and production. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Girls Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV.